Get him, Pax. Ah! Goosey's getting eaten. Ah! Pax loves this dinosaur. Pax, go get Dad. Hurry, get him. Get him, get him, get him. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that we transitioned to what I like to call an early fall / harvest season. Basically, our kitchen felt like spring, and it does not feel like spring outside. It feels like we're going into fall. And so I felt like we needed that in our house. So I took some decorations down, kept some up, and then added some harvesty decorations. Because we have been getting harvest for the last 3 months. Like, we've been getting our food from our garden. I do have a few pumpkins up because we also have been getting pumpkins. So let me show you guys how it turned out. First off, these go on Colonel and I's like nightstands. Super cute, really easy. Just, that's it. See, that's our pumpkin. We have this cute corner. This is always one of my favorite because I love this candle. I love this, and I love this. So we just threw some flowers in there. And then we have our cute, floating shelves, which we love. I still have to get a wreath right here. We always put a wreath there. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but we're going to get a wreath for there. So see, it's not super fall, but it's kind of fallish. And then of course over here, we have our adorable pots from Simply Supplied & Co. Look how cute they are. Oh, this one's stuck. Look. I mean, they are so, so cute. I will link them. Honestly, I've been so surprised because they like don't leak very bad at the bottom. Like, there's this cool mesh thing to help with them. So if you're looking for something for your plants, these are the perfect little pot. They make the perfect little gift. Absolutely love them. And then the last thing we did is we just put this thing here in the middle. Let me actually show you this because this is pretty cool. Kind of like full circle moment. Crandall actually bought me this candle like the day we moved into this house. So I've like barely used it. It still smells so good. But Crandall did buy me this candle for our anniversary. I guess it would have been our second anniversary. He bought me this. And cowboy boots, which I never actually went and picked out. But that's my own fault. So, look how cute they are. I mean, well, look how cute this candle is. And a huge thanks for Crandall. Look, anniversary gifts can last a lifetime. So this is how this middle section turned out. I actually want to get like 1 or 2 more of these so I can take out this pink one. I feel like Crandall's always like, why don't you just put like actual wheat there? Well, I don't have actual wheat, but maybe one year we'll grow it just so I can use it as greenery in our house. That sounds like a cool idea. Last but certainly not least is over here. We haven't finished the entertainment center. It should be happening. Actually, I'm gonna get it done this week. But look how cute this stuff turned out. So this one is a little bit more fall. I do have to fix that. I just threw it up there. We have this, and then we have this, which now realizing while I'm showing you guys, that's out of the 4 things there, 3 of them are candles. So we're gonna have to do a little switch up. I have different colors of pumpkins. Maybe I switched the pumpkin. Who knows? It's always trial and error, and obviously I have all of these shelves to decorate as soon as we get them done this week. Also, to give you an update on my bee sting that happened last night, I got pretty tired around like 9 o'clock, so about an hour after I took Benadryl. And so I just ended up going to bed, slept pretty hard. And then today after church, I don't even know what time I fell asleep, but I didn't get up till 4:30. My guess it was like at least 2.5 hours. I just think I needed that extra sleep. But my finger is actually now starting to hurt again. I don't know if the Benadryl is worn off. I don't know how long Benadryl lasts. But it's still kind of swollen and it's starting to itch. So I might take some more, not 2 pills, but 1 to see if I can keep it away. And then it kind of hurts throughout my whole hand. Other than that, I am okay. I don't know if Colonel told you guys, but we sprayed the outside of the house, and because that all the bees are looking for, the wasps are looking for somewhere to go, and so they're pushing their way through like our air vents and things, like if there's any gapping in the attic, or through like little cracks in the laundry room that we haven't finished. And so we've killed like 5 today. And we don't really know exactly where they're coming in, which makes it hard. And they're all in like different rooms. Like this morning we killed one in our bathroom, which that doesn't make any sense. And then I killed one in the thing. I just opened the trash can. There's like 3 of them dead, like right there. So we've been at it killing them, but hopefully, no, we're done with them. I don't see any other ones in the house. And it's been like 3 days now since we sprayed, so I'm hoping that they all have just kind of died off. Some things done this morning, so is Crandall. So I took all 3 kids with me to Walmart. Let me show you my solution to keep Harvey in the thing. I took our rear-facing car seat mirror that has buckles, and I just buckled him in. So it looks a little funny, but it works. We got to get some bread, a salad mix, and deodorant. We are having some people from our church over for dinner tonight, and so we're actually just having lasagna that I made like 2 weeks ago. It's been in the freezer. I just made 2 of them. Rose one. So we're gonna have that for dinner tonight, but I have to get some bread. So yeah, Maddie says the missionaries are coming. So if you guys didn't know, Crandall and I served a mission for our church in North Carolina. Crandall served in Fiji. These missionaries are from, I don't actually know where they're from, but they're serving here in Oklahoma. So we're gonna feed them dinner tonight.
Today I'm going to be adding 15,000 BTUs, which I don't really actually know what that even stands for. I'll put it right here, to the shipping container right here somewhere. In the future, I plan to actually cut out the front half of both of these containers, and that will kind of add to the open shop space. That's my thought. So I figure by putting an AC unit right here down the road, I can adjust it, move it, and I'll end up cutting out this big thing anyways and not having to patch the hole or having to try and put a window there. So that's the reason why we're putting it there. It's hot. It's really hot. And I don't really want to be doing this right now, but you know, you got to keep working. You got to get things done. If y'all watched our last build video of the shipping container build, I got the first 2 trusses put up and welded, had some more issues with the welder. I talked to my brother-in-law last night, and he was like, hey, you need to try a different welding wire, which I had already done. So I was like, it's probably not that. Well, I tried another wire, and the welds came out fabulous. So it was a wire issue and not necessarily the welder. So I'm back into business, getting some more of these welded. You can see I cut the next 2 trusses. I got the angles, so I've got these plates. Woo, that's hot. Those have got to be welded, same as this one. I got to weld both of those plates on there, which I'll do later today once the shade is out. This tarp did not work. I do want to try rotating it and hooking it. I just don't have time for that right now, so I'm just going to grab a shade tent. We'll set up a shade tent over there and then mark it out and try cutting and get AC installed in the first shipping container. So this shipping container is holding all the tools. Still need to organize it. The other one is where I'm going to start on projects such as the concrete for finishing the entertainment center. So that's kind of the reason why I'm putting the AC in that one, is I can use my tools over here, take them over there, use them for what I need, and then bring them back over here and get them put away. Voila! This at least gives us a little bit of shade to work in. It's still 100 degrees out here right now, but at least I got some shade to work in. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this out. I got to measure how big the deal is that I actually got. It's a decent sized, 15,000 BTUs is a big AC unit. It's a window unit that I'm just going to install in the shipping container, but it's a pretty big one. So let's go measure it and see what size of a hole we need to cut. So here it is. It's probably about 2 feet deep. Yeah, about just over 2 feet deep. So we need to go 2 feet wide. We need to go 24 by what, 18? 24 by 18. That was a pretty good guess. 24 by 18. That will give us a little bit of room to kind of make sure that we can actually get to fit. That's 1/2 inch, so 1/4 inch on each side, which should be perfect. We'll just end up spray foaming the gap right now. Like I said, this is a temporary cooling solution so that I can actually start working out here. It's just been too hot to be able to do anything in the containers. And so if I can get them, at least one of them cooled, and then from that point, I can start working on stuff on the inside. I can even take these trusses in there, cut them, weld them, work on them on the inside of the container, and not have to worry about all this heat that I'm dealing with. Time to cut. This is a big occasion. This is the first hole we're cutting in these shipping containers. And that shade definitely does help a lot. The first official hole in the shipping container. I cannot believe it. All right, I'm gonna go grab the AC unit and see if it fits.
You're making a window?
That's heavy. I'm gonna need Marcy's help because I actually have to put it through from the inside. I forgot about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the grinder on here, grind off all the sharp edges.
It's working great.
Huh?
It's working great.
Thanks, bud. We're making progress.
What's this?
Okay, so Maverick's asking what I just ground that for. I've got to weld a piece because that AC unit is going to go right here. And I've got to weld a piece that will go like this so that it will hold the AC unit and not have it fall.
Wow. And you should do it this way, put it like behind it.
What do you mean?
Behind the shipping container.
Put what behind?
That AC behind it.
The AC is going to go right here.
Why not behind it?
Because I want to put it on this side.
Okay, we're going to do it this. I just want to make...
That's really sharp. Okay, you got to be careful because you could cut your fingers on it.
Maybe you can cut sharp stuff on it.
Yeah, we can cut the sharp stuff off.
And then I can use it from a shop window.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So we're waiting for Marcy now. The boys have not taken naps today. So I guess she's rocking Harvey to bed. At least that's what she said last time I talked to her. So we'll see. I'm going to get her out here though to help me to actually come and put this in.
So it took like 3 hours to get the boys down for a nap today. It's been rough. Like, it sucked. But we put them down and they just like cried, started playing in their room. So we they ended up ripping down their curtains, and so Crandall went to Dollar General and he got poster board, and we taped the black poster board up so if they like now their curtains are pushed to the side so they can't like pull them down. Then we fed them lunch and then we put them back to bed, and I just spent the last 30 minutes rocking Harvey to sleep, but I got a text from Crandall asking me to come out here. I was looking for you.
Yeah, that is you.
Did Daddy come get you? Or did you just come out on your own?
Daddy walked over here and out the door and said, "Hey, Daddy, it's time to play."
Okay, can you go take your pen inside so you don't lose it?
Yeah, I think it's a new one kind.
Oh, it might be. It does kind of look new, huh?
Yeah, it's a new kind.
So we'll see what Crandall needs. The boys are, like I said, sleeping. Oh, I might have to, depending on what he wants, I might have to go change my shirt because we're not going to ruin it for whatever he has planned.
All right, I hear Marcy coming. I'm going to set this up so y'all can watch our fiasco of trying to get this thing set up. All right, my Marcy's got to go change her shirt so she doesn't get her shirt ruined.
He wants me to help him pick up and move this air conditioning unit. And I went and picked it up by myself. I went and picked it up from a guy on Saturday, and the guy helped me carry it to the car. And I got dirt and crap all over my shirt. And then I had to go to the store with this stuff on my shirt, so I am gonna go change my shirt. And he was like, really? You have to go change your shirt? And he's like, your shirt's already dirty. Well, my shirt's not that dirty. So we're gonna wear a crappy t-shirt and we're gonna go do this for him. I'm super excited for this to get done because when I was talking to him today, I asked him when he said, I'm gonna go work on the trusses. I said, Colonel, when are you gonna work on the entertainment center? And he said, oh, when I install the air conditioning unit. Okay, well, we got lots of stuff coming for you guys. I'm really excited.
So we'll go through there and then we'll have to hold it and I'll have to figure out a way to stabilize it. But with this having a lip like this, it should, we'll just get it in there, get it good, and then...
You have to walk all the way around?
Yeah.
Like, check that.
It's like not bad for two people, but freaking heavy for one.
Yeah. No, I carried it with the gun. Final meltdown.
Are you holding that or no? That works. So what we got to do is we got to run. I do need to put a support under there, but it is holding because there's a flange on the inside of that. So what I need to do is, yes, get the thing welded right there, but also I need a way to run an extension cord to the inside of that. I've got power right here. Extension cords are in the other container. We're going through this top far corner. Yeah.
Hey, Mama. Everyone's so gray out here.
I don't know if that's gonna. What, the other side? No, it's just, it's the same. Maybe tip it down towards you. No. Freak. Okay, pick it up. We'll pull it out towards you. Just enough so we can get this corner. You got. It's in. I just got to connect it to power now, which is right here. Let's test this.
Hey, honey. You don't play there.
I heard it beep. I'm excited to see how much this cools it down. It better cool this thing like crazy. This should be like 15,000 BTUs is for like 1,000 square foot, I think, or 800.
He said it was too big for his house.
What?
That's why he was getting rid of it.
Really?
But he's had it for a while and he realized he could do smaller units.
There's all sorts of crap in there.
He said that there's this one side is broken, but he had like a little thing there.
To hold it up.
Woo. No worries, man.
Ooh, so nice in here.
It doesn't have a vent.
A filter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. I hope this thing works. I hope we didn't get scammed.
It worked.
It's colder than this.
Oh yeah. He said you have to wait for the
You did say that? I mean, it doesn't.
It was blowing cold air.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll let it run for a minute and see if it decides to start cooling. Because as of now, it ain't. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that feels so good. We need to go get a can of spray foam to spray foam that, but holy crap, that feels good. It's not even cold yet, but it's getting there.
Guess what? We should paint it orange.
Wait, what orange? The AC?
Now this, the bottom, and then outside.
Why?
Because I like my favorite, so look at that.
I like my favorite color, so we're gonna do that.
Well, I am excited about this AC. The problem is this shipping container is not insulated whatsoever. So to keep up with the heat, especially because that sun, it beats down on it and it just turns into an oven in here. We do plan to insulate it down the road. I got 2 quotes. One was $9,000 and the other one was $10,000 to do spray foam. So we're trying to come up with a better option for insulation. But having this AC in here will at least help a little bit while we get started and get working on projects in here. It feels pretty dang good. It's not freezing,
Guess what?
but I'm not surprised because it's 100 degrees outside and
We
120
can
in
rip it
here.
down.
I don't know, I feel like it works as good
Like
as
a
that
Ouija.
card catching it.
Yeah, like it's cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool. Problem is we're drawing in a lot of heat from the outside in through that opening. So I would say that was a success. So like I said, it's a 15,000 BTU unit, which should be able to keep up with the square footage that we have in there. Looks like it's working. From what I can tell, hopefully. So we ended up paying $150 for this unit, which is the cheapest one that I could find. When the guy posted it, I was like the first one to message him and said, hey, I'll come pick it up right now. Because 150 bucks, those are usually like $800 window AC units. Now, obviously this one's super old, but definitely I think gonna be worth the money. I have cleaned this back porch off 3 times today and the ducks keep pooping on it. Every time I see that poop, it reminds me that I need to sell the ducks. Unbelievable. Well, today's video is a little bit behind in the sense of some stuff has transpired and I haven't kept you guys up to date with it. Basically, that AC unit turned off pretty soon after I stopped filming. The fan was still on, it was still on, but the compressor was not running, which the compressor is what actually pumps the refrigerant through and cools everything down. So it actually does not work, which I am very bummed about. So that is an issue, and I have been on the phone with the guy that sold it to us for the last 30 minutes, and it looks like he is gonna make good on the arrangement, basically. Because it doesn't work, he said, either I can trade you, because he's got another unit, so he'll either trade us the other unit or he'll just give us our money back. So thank goodness. I was really worried. You never know when you buy stuff off of Facebook Marketplace, the kind of people that you're dealing with, and if you know, if what they sold you is broken, if they're going to fix it or give you your money back. So thankfully, he says he's going to give us our money back. We can't meet him until tomorrow. So it's still like up in the air as if that will actually happen. Fingers crossed, it seems like it will. I think at this point, I'll probably just get my money back from him. I am so sick of dealing with half broken stuff. As you guys know, I buy a lot of half broken stuff and most of the time I can fix it, but I'm just completely over it. I've got too many projects. I don't want to have to deal with something else. So I think what we'll end up doing is taking the money that we spent on that, getting that money back, and just going and buying a new one. I mean, we're going to use it. We're going to use it a ton. We'll get our money worth out of it. So I think I'm actually going to buy something new, which we do not do very much. But I think I'm going to, along with a couple more tools for the shop building. Another problem I'm running into is cutting the angles on the trusses. I was using a cutoff wheel, which a cutoff wheel actually works pretty good. It cuts through pretty quick, but you have to hit it like 6 different angles and it's hard to get a very straight cut. So I pulled out my dad's big metal chop saw. Let me show you all that. I've been borrowing this for like a year. Thanks, Dad. This here, and it worked, but it was extremely slow. It's got a brand new blade on it. Now it probably is the quality of the blade, so I may try and get another blade. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do is buy a portable bandsaw that will cut metal and use that to cut these trusses and some of the other materials that we have. I think that's going to be the best option. So there's actually a couple of things that I'm gonna have to buy. One is a corded angle grinder. My angle grinder works great, but it burns through batteries and it overheats really quick because it's 100 degrees out here. And using the battery power, it makes it overheat more. So buying an angle grinder and then a metal bandsaw, and I think that will help get us to the next step on this project. This project, as you guys can tell, I don't have all of the metalworking tools, materials. Everything I've done has been small scale. This is a large scale, big project, industrial size project, I guess you could say. And so I don't have a lot of those tools. I want to get them. They're very expensive, and so we're kind of doing it one thing at a time. Hopefully getting those couple of tools will help, like I said, get us to the next point where we can hopefully just get by with what we have. The welder seems to be working good, even though we've had so many hiccups with it. So I'm not too worried about that at this point. I guess obviously if it stops working, we got to go get something else to replace it. But for right now, that is kind of the situation that is going on with this whole entire situation. Definitely been a whirlwind of a day. Not quite sure what to make of it, but I'm glad that the guy at least responded to me on Facebook, and hopefully tomorrow everything will be made right and I won't have to worry about it. Doing these daily vlog videos, you guys get to see all of the ups and the downs that we have every day. When we were doing videos every other day or twice, 3 times a week, it was a little bit different because days like today where they didn't go good, you would see a portion of that, but you wouldn't see the whole day. And then the next day we'd get added to that video and it would hopefully be a better day. And just with the daily vlogs, y'all are getting the real life, real what's happening. And today was one of those kind of a dip of a day. Not quite the day that we were hoping for, but we take them all in stride. Some days are better than others, and hopefully tomorrow is going to be that day. I am excited for tomorrow. We have some stuff planned. I'm excited to share with y'all and take y'all along for that on tomorrow's video. But for right now, that's going to do it on the shop build for today. I may get out here a little bit later in the evening, tinker on it a little bit more. It depends if I can go get some of the tools that I need. But thanks so much for watching today's video, and I will see y'all tomorrow.